welcome back to my channel. So I am coming to you live with not really a review, more like was it kind of a review? I don't know. It was classified as a review, but anyways, I'm coming to you live with a little quick video here on some new skincare goodies that I have been trying. The Ordinary. I can't even fit this all in my hand. The Ordinary. Y'all, I'm coming to you to tell you my experience with The Ordinary so far, and kind of how I personally layer the products. Everyone's skin is different, so please make sure you do your own research. And I know The Ordinary has kind of gotten some mixed reviews on the use of percentages and their whole kind of direction. Please do your own research and see what works best for you and your skin. This is kind of what's been working for me, so this is just my personal experience. I'm not trying to dictate how everyone else uses them. I have combination skin, so I don't really have super dry skin, but I also don't really have oily skin, so it's in the middle. At least that's what the girls before told me when my esthetician, when I went and got a facial, she told me that too. So anyways, yes, if you guys want to see kind of how I layer these products and my experience with them thus far, then keep watching. Okay, so I have been using The Ordinary products now for about a month. Obviously I've seen the hype about them, and I was kind of looking for a more affordable skincare line. I usually use, I think it was Ole Herkensen, excuse my pronunciation if it's incorrect, but I was using their moisturizer, and it's like 30 bucks. And don't get me wrong, I think you should spend money on skincare. However, I'm in grad school. I have a lot going on. I have a car payment, I have an apartment, so I don't really want to keep spending 30 bucks on moisturizer if I can find something as equally good and something that my skin also likes. I'm just gonna kind of go through my process, and I just washed my face as well. So I actually didn't do my skincare routine. So I'm actually gonna kind of put these products on right now for you guys, and then we will go into kind of my experience with them and the steps that I take. Disclaimer, I'm a picker. So I guess I'm gonna try to get a close up. Basically, I have freckles, and then I also pick. Don't come for me. Usually can get rid of dark marks pretty quickly. So I kind of take advantage of that. Anyways, so this was a fresh one I picked along with these three over here. I picked as well. And then I just kind of have some miscellaneous breakouts because I have been a little bit stressed, whatever. But yeah, and then I also do have freckles here, all in my eyebrows, all in here, right here. And then just little ones here. That's a pimple, but if you can kind of see, I have them on my eyelids. I blame someone in my family has them. I don't know where this came from. Okay, so usually the first thing that I do in the daytime is I go in with my hyaluronic acid. This is the hyaluronic acid 2% B5. And this kind of just helps with moisture, maintaining moisture, retaining moisture in your skin. I'm sure you guys have all kind of heard of hyaluronic acid at some point with any brand, really. I actually really love it. So I go in with this. Ooh, if I can open it. And this is a serum. So I take a little and I dab a little bit in my hand, rub my hands together. I then go in with my vitamin C. Okay, so this is vitamin C suspension 23% plus HA spheres 2%. It's a water-free, silicone-free, stable suspension. So if you guys know anything about vitamin C, this kind of will target dark marks or discoloration. So I love it because y'all know I'm a picker. So this is kind of what the packaging looks like. And yeah, this I do not use a lot of this. I made the mistake the first time. I poured way too much. And it's a cream consistency, but it's still a bit more watery. So, like so. You will experience some tingling. The first time I did it, I was like, what is this? But it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just like a tingling feeling, like literally. Last but not least, I do put on sunscreen. I'm staying in the house right now. That's not an excuse, but I'm staying in the house right now, so I'm not gonna do it today because I also left it in my suitcase and I'm not going to get it right now. But I would do sunscreen after the vitamin C, and then I go in, last but not least, with a moisturizer. I use their moisturizer because I kind of wanted to keep it in the fam. This moisturizer just says moisturizing factors plus HA, surface hydration formula. And I go in, again, this is just a normal moisturizer, so use however much you would want. I just use a little bit. And I just put it all here. I do have one other product. It is called niacinamide and zinc. I don't know if any of you have heard of this, but I use this product only at night. So I put this on at night just by itself, and this kind of controls the oils in your skin. So I kind of target it to the places where I do kind of get more oily, which is like my T-zone area. I think most people kind of get a little bit oily on their nose and stuff like that. So this is kind of what I put on at night only. And then in the morning, I use the other these three. So these 3 in the day and the niacinamide at night. As far as my experience, a friend of mine, shout out to Miranda, she kind of helped me with the layering of these products. So I did learn that you do not want to mix niacinamide and vitamin C. You do not want to mix these. I repeat, you do not want to mix these.
You do not want to mix these.
The reason being is they will cancel each other out. So the vitamin C will no longer do its job and the niacinamide will no longer do its job if you put these together. That's why I only use the niacinamide at night, because I use the vitamin C in the day. You get me? You get my drift? You catch my drift? That's why I use it at night. And I also kind of want to control the oils I have at night as well, because that just works for me. And then the vitamin C, obviously I told you, helps with any dark marks or discoloration, and I love to target that because I am a picker. So anything that can help me get rid of my dark marks even faster, I am all for it, okay? And then the hyaluronic acid just kind of livens up your skin and gives you a little bit more moisture. Again, I'm not a skincare professional, so please do your own research, but that's just kind of like my understanding of what these products do in an easier form so I can grasp it. My experience with the Ordinary products has been really, really good. I definitely have been seeing really, really good improvements in terms of my dark marks, because this was super dark and this was super dark. So obviously nothing happens overnight. I know skincare is a journey and I know getting rid of things is a journey, but it's been working really, really fast. I got these. I didn't have these when I first started using these products. So I started using these products a month ago, and I got this like maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's definitely lightening up as time progresses. I'm just trying to be as consistent as I can. I don't have any experience with it breaking me out, knock on wood. I don't have experience with that. I don't have experience with it irritating my skin. I really just think this kind of order that I use the products it works for me. So that's the key about skincare. You just kind of have to figure out what works for you. And if your skin is kind of like telling you, sis, I don't like this, switch it up, try something else. But anyways, yes, so that's just kind of like a brief overview of my experience thus far with using the Ordinary products. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It is intimidating though, seeing all these names and percentages of different products and chemicals and XYZ. However, it really helps me having someone I knew who was an esthetician and kind of trained in this to help me along the way. So I definitely recommend you do your research. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely leave your comments below if you have any more tips and tricks for me that I can use or someone else can use. And if you kind of have an experience with the Ordinary, drop them below. Let's share our experiences. I want to hear y'all's experience. And if you want me to kind of elaborate a little bit more on mine, I would love to do so. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.
Wait, hold on. Beat. Wait, hold on. We got it.